Okay.
Okay, so for test, we go to server 55 in net term, or I don't know how you connect to a server. A character client is what we need to run Eagle transaction.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have it installed, but I can ask support to for
Yeah,
assistance. Yep.
yeah. So they would be able to give you net term, and your server for testing would be the GDCUS Q8055, and you would just log in and it'll open a character session for you. I will just change the color so that you guys can see it well. And this is my test nightly refresh. I log in with my 80 credentials, no change. It brings me to this screen which says it's a test server, and it gives me option 70, which is basically my test. Now there are different tests. If I log into 70, the word, it will show me a bunch of options here. I want to go into nightly refresh for Eagle, option 21, right? That would give me the nightly refresh database, but with Eagle options.
Okay.
So I go in 21, excuse me. And this is the screen which begins the Eagle transactions, right? So domain, it is NAMXMEX. So that's right. So I don't have to enter anything. My username is Isha. That's right. And my password, I will just key in here. So it logs me, and then that's my NAMXMEX. And then I will do the transactions in MX11, okay, at the site. So I'm just trying to right now just log in. There's nothing else add till this stage. Once this is complete, it will show me the options of Eagle, um, where I can do the BKN transaction. Now, from here, it is nothing but your scanners, right? Simulating your scanners. So your scanners are already logged in with system accounts, but I can log in through this character client through my user ID. This takes a bit of time. It's just because it's a test server, which is slow and
Okay, then give me a second just to explain, Luis, what are we doing?
Mhm.
Oh, Luis, lo que está haciendo Shivani es entrar a una versión de carácter de QAD para poder simular el escáner. Lo que nos está pidiendo es que siguiendo este método, hagamos pruebas con otros números de parte. Eagle proporcionó una corrección al problema que hay con el backflush con los robots. Es lo que va a probar ella ahorita, pero quiere que probemos con otros números de parte para asegurarnos que no se descompuso por ahí alguna otra cosa, ¿no? Y nos está explicando cómo hacer esas pruebas. Básicamente es en lo que estamos ahorita.
Sí.
Okay, go ahead,
Okay.
Shivani, please.
Yeah. So this is the Eagle screen. Now I will at the same time bring up a Q80 Net UI just to show you. So we were working on, our product was this one, 625115ROOHEN and ROOHEN1, right? There are two product structures for the same part. And if I want to go into production line where all the problems began, um, we have two Kanbans which were linked to robot 2 and robot 6, right? Our Kanban numbers were 826 and 891, right? For these two production lines. So what used to happen is the problem was that every time we did a backflash, it would just take the last bomb for, even if we gave Kanban 826 for our robot 2. So it would never backflash our robot 2, right? It would always backflash for robot 6. in BKN, even if we gave a Kanban of 826.
Okay.
I think, let me just write that down here in a notepad for us to, those are my notes that I had. Right, so that's the problem we have been facing.
Okay.
So this is our robot 2, which was linked to Kanban 826, and our robot 6 was linked to Kanban of 91. Every time we backflushed, whichever Kanban we used, it would never backflush for robot 2. It would always backflush the HEN1 product structure. Let's see the product structure. So for HEN, it would always backflush these parts. And for HEN, which is the robot 2, it would never backflush these parts, right? 651, 651, 48 plus whatever, right? These products. So what we will do is in Eagle, we will now try to backflush the Kanban. We will try to backflush this Kanban so that we will see that these products, which are related to this BOM, right? HEN, which is this BOM, parent BOM, these should be backflushed, right? Which never happened. So I'm going to take this Kanban number, copy it, and I'm going to do BKN. That is what you do in your scanner. Okay. Do you want to explain this to Luis, or it's all
Yes.
okay?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Good. Yeah.
Luis, lo que está explicando Shivani es el escenario que estamos probando, ¿no? Que tienes el robot 2 con una lista de materiales que termina en HN y que está ligada al Kanban 2826. Y luego tienes el robot 6 que tiene una lista de materiales HN1 y que está ligada al Kanban 2891. El problema es que siempre que haces aunque hagas el backflush para el Kanban 2826, que es el del robot 2, siempre se va a ir por la ruta del robot 6 y no va a consumir el número de parte correcto. ¿Sí ese es el problema que todos tenemos identificado?
Sí.
Ok.
Okay.
Y ya, ok, go ahead, please.
All right. So we'll do the BKN for that particular Kanban. So here we give the Kanban number. I just said BKN there. I give the Kanban 826 and then quantity of 1, and is okay to post. This is the, and I say yes. And I will just give it to a file. This is something which I had done in test nightly refresh so that it doesn't actually go to the actual label
printer.
printing. Yeah. So
Okay.
I gave I'm just going to very quickly tell you that I changed my output for my user ID, everything to file. So if whenever you are going to do it, maybe you can also give it to file so that it doesn't go to printer.
Okay.
So, okay, so I did that. It is going to go to a file. I hit enter there, file. Yes, okay. And then that transaction is done. Now, if I go in 321.2 for today, because this is nightly, so there should not be any transactions done today.
Okay.
This is the one which we just did. My user ID should be here, Esha, and it was done through Eagle. If you see the parts that were backflushed is for the HEN. I will just show you side by side so this is what these parts components got backflushed, which never used to happen from robot 2.
Okay.
The robot 2 use from that Kanban number correctly backflushed our correct components. So you want to tell this to Luis?
Yes, please. Luis, ahí lo que está haciendo Shivani es revisar las transacciones después de hacer el BKN con el Kanban que vimos.
Sí.
Y ahí se ve que ya está consumiendo el número de parte correcto. Sí lo puedes ver.
Sí, sí, de hecho, eso es lo mismo que yo hago cuando lo hago la fabricación manual.
Ajá,
Y sí, ahí sí me consume correcto igual con esto. Ahorita, como dices, es el escáner virtual, ¿no? Se podría decir.
ajá, es un escáner
Y con
virtual.
ese lo hizo. Ujú.
Y ya viste que ya se consume bien.
Ajá, sí.
Excelente.
Tendré.
Okay, Shivani, Luis is okay with this.
Yeah, okay. So what I would suggest is now I just did for Kanban of 280, 2826. I don't know if I should continue just to see if 891 exports the other bomb. But this is only for one product. If there are some more Kanbans to verify with this new program, we could do that. Or I don't know how you want to proceed. You can, this
Um,
is, yeah.
we can test, but what do you think? You think that could be any other issues with this fix that can change another behavior, another Kanban? Uh,
Default. Yeah, I did read the program, what this person has put in. It is pretty straightforward fix that Eagle has provided. But because it has come from Eagle, I still would test if anything else got broken. Because if it's not the latest, we did send the latest program from production, but I never know if Claudio had something which was done in the past that was missed out. So I
mm,
feel safe if we just test a few more high volume Kanbans that we run every day,
okay.
just to make sure everything is okay.
Okay, then let me explain this to Luis and we can test some other part numbers
Yeah,
that, as you said, have high volume. And then we can share with you the test results.
yeah, that would be good. Yeah.
Okay. I just need to talk with, I don't know if we already have a character version. I think David have one, so maybe he can help us with this. But let me check, and once we have all the environment ready, we can start with the testing.
Yeah, yeah. If you want to have another call is also okay, maybe later in the day or however it works for you and Luis. Let me know whatever works, okay?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Then it's all for now.
Yeah, I will just do one more backflash for this other Kanban, okay, which is
Okay,
our regular one. Uh, yeah, okay, let me just quickly check that and also. Okay, so this is the next one that happened, 40, and then this is 45. I'll just sort it by time. Yeah, this is okay. Yeah. So it did take the next production from Robot 6. The components from Robot 6 were these, which didn't have this plus sign, That is how I check. So it took the next production line. So if there are some additional Kanbans that if you want to give me and we can run past similar, it doesn't take much time, just took us 15 minutes. And it will go through. So yeah, whatever works for you, you can let me know. And then I will create, once I get the approval from you and Luis, then I'll move it to production, that particular fix.
okay. So do you want us to test or send you the Kanbans so you can test it also?
I can test it if you want to give me the Kanban numbers. I have everything set up. Because for you to set it up would take a lot of time.
Yeah,
It's
that's
ready
my
for me.
concern.
Yeah.
Okay,
So it
so
is ready for me.
okay,
Yeah.
give us a few minutes and we can send you by email the Kanbans that we suggest to test and then we can schedule another meeting.
Okay.
when
Yeah.
you're ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Sounds good.
Okay.
Thanks,
Excellent.
Alberto.
Thank you.
Thanks, Luis.
Gracias. Thank you.